You're live with me, Samantha Simmonds, on BBC World News. Ukraine steps up preparations to deal with what it calls an increased Russian aggression. As the army drafts thousands of reservists, the country's top security official calls for a state of emergency. In Moscow, President Putin has marked a public holiday to honour the armed forces by repeating Russia's red line in this crisis.
Our country is always open for direct and honest dialogue for the search of diplomatic solutions to the most complex problems. But I repeat, the interests of Russia, the security of our citizens are non-negotiable for us.
More countries, including Japan and Australia, announced sanctions against Moscow, with the EU preparing to publish a first package later today. In the UK, Foreign Secretary defends the speed and scale of British sanctions against Russia after criticism that they don't go far enough.
If we see, which I fear we are likely to see, a full-scale invasion of Ukraine, we will similarly act rapidly, and we will act in concert with our international allies to send a very clear message to Vladimir Putin that we are not going to allow him to win.
Joe Biden abandons plans for a summit with Mr. Putin after Moscow recognised 2 areas of eastern Ukraine controlled by Russian-backed separatists. Ukraine has stepped up preparations to deal with what it calls an intensification of Russian aggression. In the past few hours, the parliament in Kiev has approved a draft law which gives civilians permission to carry firearms and act in self-defence. Ukrainian authorities are also drafting in reservists and urging citizens to leave Russia immediately. There's still no clear evidence that troops ordered by Vladimir Putin to the Donbas region in eastern Ukraine have arrived, but satellite images show Russian forces creeping closer to the Ukrainian borders. Ross Atkins looks at the key moments of Russia's military build-up in the crisis so far.
On Monday evening, President Putin gave a televised address. He also signed Russia's recognition